The troubled teenagers sat uneasy in their chairs, looking down at the ground. Not one of them wanted to stare at the person stood before them. Not one of them made a sound. What could he tell them that they hadn't already been told? But sit they did, even raised their heads and eventually witnessed the magic unfold. "Do you like stories?" he began. "Do you? Do you like tales of hope and glory? Then lend me your ears, and open your hearts and your minds, and you will find that there is magic all around. Seek, and ye shall find. Make yourselves comfortable. I'm about to start. My name is not important, though I do play a part in this fable. All you need to know is that I drive the train, the night train to Valhalla. Let me tell you a story about a lost girl. Her name was Lyric Storm, and it fit her like a glove. Her life was a concerto of disillusionment, a maelstrom of unrequited love and unrealized dreams. Music had been her salvation, at least in the beginning. But before too long, she found herself swimming in a pool of unworthiness, drowning in her moments of mediocrity. She was fragile and broken, like a fine china teacup, one that no amount of glue or disingenuous goodwill was ever going to stick back together again. It would hold her together for only so long, before the cracks would reappear, becoming scars of desolation, etched into her skin during moments of frustration that coiled around her like a razor wire straitjacket. She would carve tic-tac-toe grids into her arms with a rusty razor blade, because she said that she felt like a naught, like a zero, like a nothing. She didn't need a hero. She just needed someone to believe in her. That's where I came in. October 31st, 2359. She stood on a railway platform, staring down the line, waiting for any train to roll in, so that she could check out. There would be no drama, no need to shout. She never saw me coming. My train that is governed by no timetable and by no physical laws rolled along the tracks as silently as the voice of every bullied child, every victim of domestic violence, and every downtrodden minority group that screams silently into the deaf ears of those who won't listen, and came to rest alongside her. I opened the doors, and sensing something that she could not comprehend, she stepped on board and became a legend. You are the strays. You are the lost, tossed away by society, discarded like fast food wrappers. Together, you are legion. She stepped on board defeated and stepped off a champion. On board, she stared at the windows, but the windows were not windows. They were TV screens, each one playing scenes of strife in a montage of melancholy that she called life. Scenes from a play wrote by her hand and wrought from each and every breath that she had taken while trying to understand and comprehend her place in the scheme of things. So many dreams unfulfilled, so many nightmares to endure. Idle promises dangled like a lure in her path, the aftermath of which slapped her in the face like toxic waste. But where others saw a waste of time, I saw potential, and I showed her images of what she could achieve. Wonders await those who believe in themselves. And when the screams fell silent, you could have heard a pin drop. And if your hearing had been fine-tuned enough, you would have heard the rustle of hairs on the back of her neck. You would have heard the goosebumps breaking out on her flesh. So I stand here in front of you and offer you that same glimmer of hope. Shimmer like a firefly amidst a night of darkest, bitter treacle. Know that you have no equal. Your time of languishing in the shadows has ceased. Let the magic inside of you be released. Shine with the luminosity of a supernova. Explode with the ferocity of a tsunami. Allow it to wash away all your doubt. Shout from the rooftops. This is my time. This is my design. Do not be denied your time in the limelight. Fight for your place in the world. This is your birthright. So make a stand and protest at the gates of injustice until they succumb like the walls of Jericho to the fanfare of the common man. So arise, like the warriors that you were born to be. This is not about them. This is not about me. This is about you. So rise. Rise and shine like the champions that you are, because you are gold.